So how's he been doing so far? 22 mile an hour. Hello, Gethin. Have you been dragged into it then?
No, I've been out since Wigan.
Wigan?
Yeah.
Oh, I see. So you're now being co-opted.
Leapfrogged.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
only going as far as Sharp. I'm going back for some sleep.
So I make it do that it did to Bamber Bridge, Sainsbury's, round about 22 mile an hour.
Well, he was, if all the mileage is on the computer were right, he was doing just over 22 up to somewhere like Warrington or
Yeah, well,
Chapel.
we filmed him down there, so you know we did 22. So what does that put him in terms of actually getting the record, do you think?
I mean, it depends what the second day is.
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
still got a tailwind, yeah.
Yeah.
If you start getting bad weather,
Yeah.
I mean, you don't know what you're going to get at the top end.
And you just don't know how you're going to react.
I mean, I got thick fog for 84 mile and
I mean, I've been
winds off the sea, so it was like you knew you had a tailwind when you went inland and a headwind when you went back to the coast. It was.
I'm a great believer in YR.no, the weather forecasting site of the Norwegian broadcaster, and they're showing it, chucking it down until maybe about 4ish, all the way up through here. But you know,
you never know.
We don't know.
Might descend out of it if you're lucky.
Yeah, it looks like about 8.4 millimetre in an hour around Moffat.
Yeah.
The same when we pulled up, the fog stopped at the start of the lay-by and we were clear, and then literally in 5 minutes, whoosh.
Yeah, so it might have all been built up on the north.
Yeah, I mean it's fine. It's fine. You know, I came round, and you know it was great. You know, it certainly seems to be doing a good performance.
Yeah.
Is Eric enough for you?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. I feel like I'm living the dream. Thank you so much.
All right,
how you doing? Living it. All right. Yeah, I'm fine.
Don't need to lay on.
No, come on, let's crack on. What we look
Sorry.
No.
How's it going? We're off.
Go for it. Go on, Mike.
Keep going.
Go on, Mike.
The guy who got this record was a bit of a ledge, you know. I've got to get on with it.
Keep going.
Lurking. I haven't been up here since they do that hill climb up here.
Yes,
I've done that, and
I did that this year for the first time for a while, and I find out how unfit I am.
You're unfit, are you, Gethin?
Relative. See ya.
Well, he didn't look too bad, did he? He was doing the right thing, getting the hell out of here.
Yeah, can't blame him. I'll be honest, I would have stopped at the top. But it's all right. It's got a nice chilly descent now.
Better for me, though. Better for me.
Was Jonathan Williams in any of the cars? He's observer, you know, Bob Williams.
Might be at the top.
We don't know, do we?
How long the observers go before they would swap over?
I know.
That's quite an impressive team, anyway.
I think my observers did the whole lot.
Did
Pair of them, they both wanted to stay on. It's like you offered them, but they just did the whole thing.
Pretty good tailwind.
Yeah.
It's not a bad night, really. It's cold, but you know.
I don't think it was quite as windy an hour ago.
To the side of Penrith.
Yeah.
Should he perhaps have got another waterproof on just now?
Depends how warm he feels.
Mind you, I think
you can always stop.
He'll pedal all the way down there. Downhill all the way to Penrith, isn't it?
Well, not
not
really.
Quite.
Well, not quite.
There's a nasty little kick in about a mile or two.
I might warm him up again.
We'll jump on the motorway and get off at 41 and see him come after Penrith.
Are we trying to guess where the 24-hour will be?
Yeah, exactly. That's cool. So it's actually.
Safe and intruding.
Sorry?
So just above the 18 junction, in that little V. Yeah. 64. Right, and but that's the bit to remember, Steve. Stevenscroft Power Station and the cement works is 500 miles.
Okay, Stevenscroft Power Station.
So where that line is, you know you're at 500 miles.
Yeah, right. Got
Okay.
What's the record?
The 24 is 505 point something. Don't ask me the point. It's too early in the morning.
I thought it was 503.
I'm not going to ask you what the point is.
Far too early.
How you doing, Steve?
All right.
Different game from yours, isn't it?
Yeah.
Well, I suppose it's not far from you, Milton Keynes to Hemel, is it? Oh, it's
Berkhamsted.
Berkhamsted, is
28 miles.
28. Oh well, we'll see you later.
Yeah.
So, junction 18, is it? Junction 18.
I don't know.
Right, fine.
Can I just like have a 5-minute stop?
Really? No. Why do you need 5 minutes stop?
Food as well.
What kind of food?
Like some savoury food and some soup maybe. Soup is Chris and Jane, is it? Yeah, yeah.
Oh, damn.
I've got a tea right here.
You don't need 5 minutes stop. Together, you just see the big old posters and rain.
Oh, sorry. No. Sorry, we've got one there. I booked it for a while.
The wind that you're definitely going to get 2 hours.
Right, can you get those gloves off? They are?
Yeah, we're off. Have you got the black Assos ones? Still about 38 minutes up there. Yeah. Despite all this shit.
How's it going then, Michael?
Do you mean fingers ones or do you mean some ones with fingers?
Where's Fiona?
I don't know where they are. I don't know where they are. You can have,
It might be near the van.
you can have those two. They may be in the Turan. Can you have a look in the Turan for some gloves in your kit bag? Assos black gloves, please, Steve.
In that,
In
sorry,
the
yeah.
drawer, in the Arctigram.
Any more food? Rice pudding?
Have you got any sweets?
Sweets? What sort of sweets?
I know. Right. Mints or
Yeah, we have,
fruit sweets and that.
Got some pearly zoomy lobster claws if they're handy. Let's see what I've got.
Right. Are you warm enough? Are you warm enough? Can I put that green zelo on top?
Yeah.
You're doing a grand job on it.
Are you wet underneath that? Right, do you mean just this
Yeah.
one?
Yeah. I'm alright.
Don't let yourself chill out.
It did rain back there, didn't it?
When it's ready.
Oh yes.
The legend of this Sherman's Neck.
Bloody agonising.
Funnily enough, I recognise you, if only from the voiceover of the 24 video.
Well, I know, I mean, that's strange, I get that a lot. People tell me, oh, we've never seen you, but we recognise your voice.
Get chased at a cycling event and the Eurosport presenter was next to me. And I'm like, am I watching the TV or something?
So the strategy is, less radical bike,
I don't know.
appliance.
I don't know about that.
So how's this appliance work then? Has this been thought out before? Or?
So this has been generously donated at the last minute by those from Raigmore Hospital in Inverness.
Raigmore?
And yeah, hopefully it does the trick.
Ah, marvellous. So it's an actual orthopaedic thing?
It is fresh from A&E. It's preemptive medical care.
It is.
Well, yeah, I saw him doing the classic on tri-bars, you know.
They're hoping that if they provide this, they won't see him later.
I can remember attempting to remedy Sherman's Neck on a fellow rider on PBP. So we had a go with the inner tubes and all that malarkey. And an American orthopaedic practitioner stopped and took photographs. So that would have turned his trip into a business trip. And a low expense, wouldn't it?
Sure.
The options on the TV.
Ooh. Extrication collar.
The regular first.
So, which of the many people is actually qualified to apply said device?
This is your average sort of first aid
Actually,
item.
I've done spinal injury training.
I have had a quick briefing from a nurse.
Oh,
Well, that sounds good. So it's an interesting experience, is it?
oh, you can't beat it.
pure athletic endeavour.
Yeah, it's been good for what? Really good.
It's been incredible.
Yeah.
So what's been the best?
Actually, you actually consider how few people have done this over so many years.
Well,
and then you get the enormity of the task.
Well, no. Interestingly, I think the fascinating thing is that so many people have done Land's End John O'Groats, but very few have done it at such an insane speed. So people can, you know, grasp what the task is because they've done it frequently. I mean, I've done it, you know.
I mean, to me, this is a real leveller. It's no longer a look at aerodynamics and positions, and wind tunnels. This is about, can you survive this? How hard is this going to be? And it's really hard. I've just never seen anything like it.
Hang on to it and do the goes first.
Mike! Here! Here!
Practice point, Steve.
Here.
Right, shoes and legs are all fine. I think the skin suit's fine. Yeah, I'm basically down. You're dry. Yeah, it's just dried out now, isn't it? So have you got this neck?
We've got two options.
One.
So, the options are negatives.
Oh, Rich, how's it going?
Are you taking this off?
No, keep going for now. I'm enjoying it, yeah? Yeah, I believe. I don't want to be here.
Hey, right, hold it still. You're on 50. Hey!
Okay. Yeah, go for it. Yeah. No. The skin suit's fine. Right.
What jersey's going back on?
I'm going to sleep one of those and then the skin suit.
Well, they were charged last Stick 6.5 in.
I know that's fine. Will the neck brace go over that?
Yes.
Yeah, the last couple of bottles I had, it was just in between them.
So you give it a squeeze.
That's all right, take it off. Actually, I might start, as the sun's out, I might start with just this and then you just keep the gab open and eat it. You got the fingerless ones?
Rich, you got any fingerless? Rich with the fingerless? Any fingerless gloves?
Feel that liniment.
Have you got any fingerless ones?
Could you hold this? Have you got any fingerless? Rich, any fingerless? Any fingerless?
Just have a look in that kit bag.
Have a look in there.
Right. The neck brace. Got it?
No, that's me. You need to just tell me.
No,
Loads of people have ridden around.
Congratulations. Well done, champion. Well done.
Yeah, check. Well, I didn't think that was going to happen at one point.
How you doing? Yeah. You've got a lot more belief in me than I have. Before anyone asks, I'm not doing 1,000.
We didn't want to encourage you anyway. Thank you, Michael.
To be honest, I'm really disappointed. Warm. Actually, I'm not going to take a picture of him.
I'm actually not too bad. Pete's the pro, you see. Quick, get the clean kit on photos.
I think it's the labels that's doing it. It needs a clean label.
You've been horribly, horribly wrong, as you well know.
You're a star, mate. Thank you so much. You saw me in a few weak moments there.
I did.
That was a tough one, wasn't it?
That rain, bloody hell.
You had 20 hours of
I don't think I've been like that. Maybe a couple of times in my life without it.
I was riding along the A9, unable to look forwards in puddles of deep rain, thinking, well, safety first.
Would you need something?
I don't know what's happened to this thing.
Do you want to put the you'll get some numb damage for a few weeks. Do you want to put your big bleeder on this?
No, I'll take this off to be honest.
Do you want to get in the camper? Find the camper. Get in there. Yeah, thanks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can I take the skin suit off though? It's horrible.
Yeah, come on, let's go get you ready.
The camper van's just behind us. I'll be back in a sec, people. Thanks for coming out from your bed. Well, I don't know about that.
Unofficially, he's hammered the British record.
Where's that man John Pick? Come here, fella. I promised you I'll do that for you. Enjoy that. What a grand day out. Well, thank you so much. As I said to you, your enthusiasm from the start has bowled me over, so I really, really appreciate it. Thank you so much. And I suspect you've got quite a lot of baby care in there as well. Yeah.
43, 25, 13.
Well, even the weather without the neck would have been fine.
So what's the actual time?
43 hours, 25 minutes, 13 seconds.
And that is how much faster than the previous record, or how
39 minutes, 7 seconds.
Quite an improvement then, really.
The previous one was 44, 4:20.
44, 4:20. Gethin Butler, 2001.
That's right.
Yeah.
And he's been out most of the night helping.
Wow.
Well, part of the night, yeah.
Part of the
sorry, the night when we were in sort of Lancashire.
We saw him on chat.
That area.
He's a good lad. He's a good lad, he's Gethin.
He's alright, Gethin, yeah.
So, where will eventually we see all this?
Oh, I don't know.
Do you put it on YouTube or? Do you make films or
Don't
just
know,
do it
we'll
for your own
see.
enjoyment?
We shall see. We shall see. Oh.
It needs a clean label.
You're a star, mate. Thank you so much.
Pleasure.
You saw me in a few weak moments there.
I did.
That was a tough one, wasn't it?
That rain, bloody hell.
I don't think I've seen rain like that. Maybe a couple of times in my life, but that was about as bad
I
as
was
I've seen.
riding on the A9, unable to look forwards in puddles of deep rain, thinking, well, safety first.
He was so fast and
I
strong.
mean, I was.
Yeah.
How was it on the A9? I mean, it just struck me as fantastically dangerous.
I wasn't really aware of what was going on, so it was, I was just under orders of.
I'm not sure Mike was
landing
either, to be
everything,
honest.
We just had so many people going up and down. It was incredible. It was always people just behind him, people just in front of him, people 10 minutes down the road, people half an hour down the road. It was difficult to keep dry eyes.
Well done.
What can we say? It was fantastic.
Oh, it's very impressive.
We're so proud and pleased. What a champion we have. As Mike is just
I mean, an
amazing rider who can pull it out the bag when he has to. That's a true champion. So and what about his wife? Without his wife, we wouldn't have got him to the finish.
Yeah, should be looking forward to a bit of rest now.
She was the lady that put it all together.
Breastfeeding and running.
Yeah.
One suspects the prime thought was, I'm not doing this again. He's going to finish.
No, I think he's doing it next year, but with twins. So
he's got 1,000 to come back for.
Yeah, exactly.
Fantastic. She was the lady that said, Mike, you've got 20 minutes more to ride.
Yeah.
And carry on. And then he carried on.
Yeah.
Chapeau.
Job done.
Thanks. And thanks to Damien.
Well, we'll see how it edits, what it looks like.
Honoured to have both of you along.
Quite an pleasure to be involved.
It was brilliant.
If you want some of that.
And I didn't see the result coming. I didn't. I mean.
Oh, thanks a lot. Cheers.
Well, that was most fun thing for quite a few
No,
hours.
it was, yeah. I mean,
it,
basically the first 12 hours went perfectly.
That was perfect. Yeah.
And then I don't know why, but you know when you called me in for an hour early for that change at Wolverhampton, that unsettled me for some reason. I couldn't really work it out. And what's weird is there's a climb into Wolverhampton, and it stressed me out because I was kind of on the same power, but I felt like I was going really slowly. What's stupid? I rode it in February, and it stressed me out then. So I should have realised. But when you're in the race, you can't really. I find it hard to control what you're stressed about.
Did you ride it on power then, Mike?
Until I switched to that bike, yeah. Yeah. Mainly just to not go too hard in Devon.
Yeah, that would explain the variability on the hills, because certainly people commenting on how much you're slowing down on certain sections.
Get some sleep.
What are you doing now?
I don't know. I'm not sure. What can you do in John O'Groats at 4 o'clock?
Yeah, by the time I was saying to the others, by the time we were arranging rooms, everything was all quite busy.
Yeah,
and obviously we sort of had wondered whether we might be carrying on, which we're definitely not doing now, given the state of your neck. So we've got to decide what we do, whether we go back down to Perth or Inverness. But we're not doing anything now, don't worry.
Well, I mean, it would be nice for everyone. I mean, I suppose it depends what people want to do, but we could offer to people to go out for dinner tonight in Inverness after people have had a room and a bit of a sleep.
Yeah,
also, most people weren't asleep.
It's how we can get people back to Inverness. I think we've all had enough driving.
We've got enough cars, haven't we?
Yeah, but we haven't got enough people who are not exhausted to drive. We just need to have a bit of a think, but you don't need to worry about that now.
Sorry, Damien, I was in...
No. I'm just curious, you know, as to what the method was, because obviously, you know,
especially in Devon on the rollers on the A30.
Yeah.
I was going very slowly up those.
That's sensible. And there's no point in wasting energy, is there?
And I was just getting cross with myself when because you forget every so often, and then you suddenly put on those rollers. You can be banging out suddenly 400 watts or 500 watts by accident. And if you keep doing it to yourself, then you're making yourself, a bit of trouble for the future, really.
I hear John was criticising your lack of pedalling downhill.
Really?
Yeah, freewheeling.
Freewheeling.
Cheeky blighter.
I mean, I'd be aiming to get at 400 watts going downhill. I've done that actually.
Yeah, I was trying to do 280 uphill, 220-ish on the flat, and then nothing downhill.
Well, these figures, you see, meaningless to somebody of our age.
Yeah, well, I should put you on fixed wheel, that's what I would do to you.
Well, because I'm relatively heavy, you need a bit of a bit of boost.
Tell me about it.
Yeah. The thing is, everyone gets...
So, Sam just said congratulations, he's going to bed now.
So next stop, the 24-hour record then.
Well, I don't know about the record this year. I've got 5 weeks to recover. I need to ask Bridget's advice on recovering for another 24. How long did you have? 4 weeks?
4 or 5 weeks.
Yeah, it can work, can't it?
It can work, yeah.
Oh, thanks, Chris. Cheers.
Black okay?
My friend made these savoury...
Don't fall over.
savoury energy snacks.
Oh yeah.
They're amazing.
Yeah.
Absolute game changer.
I can remember my first ever 24. I was amazed at the end when first and third both collapsed on the podium. Ian Butcher.
Good.
I thought, there's a real event.
Yeah.
Are you helping at the moment?
Yeah, on the climb, just really, not overdoing it, but like really very slow.
I might need to accelerate my promotion to becoming a timekeeper, I think.
But over the next 5 weeks.
I think it sits well with being a mathematician.
Oh yes.
Arithmetician. That's what Edwin says. He's very appreciative of the arithmetic skills of his timekeeper.
Was the first time I saw you on the right by some traffic lights in Chorley?
Yeah. That's about a mile from where we live. that's on YouTube, right?
What is that?
Yeah. I went home and edited it and put it on the reviews it's got.
Oh.
That's a weird and